What's good, everybody? Roger Lockridge from BarBend here, and today we are going to talk about the 2021 Texas Pro Bodybuilding Show. The contest took place this past weekend in Irving, Texas, and it had Olympia qualification ramifications. We're going to talk about the open winners in particular. We're going to highlight the other division champions as well, and we're going to talk about how all this affects the Olympia taking place in Orlando, Florida, October 7th through 10th. But before we do, don't forget to Google BarBend and bodybuilding for all the latest news and coverage in the world of bodybuilding, and be sure to click the link below for all the details of this event as they took place. With the Olympia drawing closer and qualifications running out, every position that is available has to be taken advantage of. The Texas Pro provided such an opportunity for guys such as Steve Kuclo, who had yet to qualify for the Olympia. However, 2021 Tampa Pro champion Iain Valliere had opted to jump into this contest as well. His goal was to win as many titles as possible, as well as possibly keep other contenders away from the big stage in Orlando, Florida. And for Valliere, that mission was in fact successful. He did leave the Texas Pro as the 2021 champion. The top 10 went as follows. Iain Valliere won, Steve Kuclo came in second, Phil Clahar rounded out the top three, Martin Fitzwater placed fourth, Hassan Mostafa was fifth, and 6th through 10th was Mohamed El Emam, Dorian Haywood, Camilo Diaz, Kevin Jordan, and Douglas Fruchey. Valliere in particular needed to be as good or better than he was in Tampa if the judges were going to give him the first place nod. Judges like to see improvement in competitors when they go from one show to the next, and Valliere was able to do that. He appeared slightly leaner than he did when he was in Tampa, and he also had a lot of energy when he was posing. Even during additional call-outs at the end between he, Kuclo, and Clahar, he was holding his own and he never appeared to fatigue. That elite conditioning and his stage presence could have been what played a factor in him taking this title. Since he was already qualified for the Olympia, no automatic invite will be issued at this contest. That means for guys such as the second place finisher, the last chance to dance at the Olympia will come at the Arnold Classic on Saturday, September 25th. The bad news for those competitors, Valliere is also in that lineup. Let's talk about Steve Kuclo, who came in second. The Texas native was arguably the biggest competitor on stage, weighing close to 290 pounds on stage. However, he was able to keep his abs tight and his symmetry was still there, which he was known for. What gave Valliere the win was the fact that he was better conditioned and was able to maintain that stage presence and energy throughout the entire competition. Kuclo is now in a win-or-go-home situation. He must win the Arnold. There is not enough time to accumulate points in the Olympia qualification series in order to receive an invite that way. So if either Kuclo wins the Arnold Classic and he gets to move on to the Olympia, or he will be watching from the crowd or at home this year. Phil Clahar rounded out the top three, and he was also competing for the second straight weekend. He had faced Valliere in Tampa as well. Some of the fans in attendance actually thought he could have possibly won this contest. He was doing very well against the top two in the back poses, and at one point he was even placed in the center between the two for comparisons, which means the judges had for a moment given him consideration for the overall victory. He may not have won the title and he might not be going to the Olympia this year. However, he did put fans and other competitors on notice that in 2022, Clahar can very well be a force to be reckoned with. There were 5 other divisions contested at this contest as well, and all 5 of those winners will also move on to the 2021 Olympia. Ahmad El Sadani won the 212 title. Robert Timms is the Classic Physique champion. The men's physique victory went to Joseph Lee. Ashley Jones won women's physique, and the former Olympia champion, Ashley Kaltwasser, took the bikini title. There are 2 contests left. The Alicante Pro was taking place the day after the Texas Pro. When it wraps up, BarBend will make sure to bring you all the results as they happened. And then there is the Arnold Classic, which was an invite-only contest. It is going to take place again Saturday, September 25th in Columbus, Ohio, and it is only going to offer a 2021 Olympia invite to the men's open champion. For the latest developments on the Europa Pro, the Arnold Classic, and everything else bodybuilding related leading up to the 2021 Olympia competition, make sure you check back often to barbend.com. I'm Roger Lockridge. Thank you for watching.